Welcome to Tai Chi. Everybody ready? Let's warm up. Hands at your waist, turn your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. Shift your weight to the left foot. Kick your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman, opening up your span, parallel feet, choose the right side, cross and sit on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't forget to stack yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to practice our golden cockerel. I want to you to modify it so that it'll be in line with our lesson for today, which is how do spirals and circular motions help you with your Tai Chi, with your shifting of weight, with your centering, and being more stable, okay? So right away when we do our golden cockerel, we're looking at, yes, shifting of weight, centering our hand and our foot, and counterbalancing. But in the process of getting to the counterbalance and to the centering, how are we using spirals to make our motion? Can you just watch and see whether you see how there are any spirals that you see that maybe you can try to create? Spirals help you in that one hand will come down, will swirl down and come to the side. Watch that hand. Wait, how am I doing it? Okay, so you watch that hand that comes to the side. It starts pretty high, swirls down. It doesn't just swipe down to hold your balance. There in that last case of just coming down like this, it doesn't help us much. But our spiral starts up a little higher. It comes down, around, and to the side. It comes down and around and to the side, in conjunction with that center hand. The center hand also has a spiral in that it spirals up. But it spirals up in a circular or semicircular way. So can I see either hand doing a circular semicircle up this way, right? It comes to the center of our body as it shifts its weight, or the other side as it shifts its weight. Okay, that's one hand that goes to the center. And remember, when we talk about hands, it's mainly the core that's working for us, not just a hand motion. So we took care now of our center hand. The other hand starts up higher and comes to the side. It starts up higher and spirals to the side. Can we show that? Higher, swirl down. Center, swirl down. And it's in conjunction. It's hard to do it this way, but once our body is in motion, it helps us to stabilize. Because as soon as we start to push down, we counter that with a pulling up or a pushing up. So in each situation, there are spirals and semicircles that'll help us. So no one's doing it now, but they're going to watch what I'm doing wrong, okay, to prove or to show the bigger difference. If I did not understand how spirals and circles were helping me with my Tai Chi balance, I probably would just come up this way, drop down and come this way, okay? And it's not doing anything for me. It's probably just more of a hand motion. And this hand could be doing anything, but all I'm concentrating is getting that foot up and getting that hand up. That's only a portion of the whole, but we want to be able to incorporate spirals that help us with centering, helps us with balancing, and counterbalancing, okay? And everything is done in a synchronized way. Just because I just instructed a spiral does not mean that you spiral first to say, oh, I got the spiral, and then come up this way. That's a disconnect, okay? So you want to be able to create the spiral simultaneously, okay? All right, so that's our job for this good Tai Chi posture, doing our golden cockerel, okay? and then carry it over, and I'll help you with all of our movements today and forever, okay? All right, good Tai Chi posture, growing through your spine, lengthening it up, dropping shoulders, relaxing your knees, tucking your butt, sinking your chest, tongue on your palate, head erect, chin slightly dipped downwards. We're going to be a golden cockerel on our left. Here we go. Do what you normally do, but add that component of spiraling. Last set. Okay, similarly with kicking out, we're creating spirals. We're creating spirals, and we're still creating spirals on the upstroke, on the outstroke. Okay, curving out, coming down on the curvature, and centering out rather than up, out, down. Okay, you don't want to create angles. So smooth it out a little bit more, okay? That will help you with your centering, okay? Kick out, right. Circular, and circle out. Gather, circle, center, and out. Last set. Okay. All right. So now that you've given it an experience, okay, and you know sort of what I'm doing, what I want you to do, and you're getting a different feel, perhaps you're getting a better kick or a better sense of confidence because you're stable. We want to kind of just go over this portion. When you, on an upstroke, you come to a centering and then you extend. When you kick out, when you golden cockerel, you're spiraling, coming to the center. So what happens is that you have more stability because while one hand goes down, the other hand comes up, but you're dropping the stable stacked position, the stack side. You're giving more emphasis to the gravity there by dropping down, making this stack side stronger and alternately this way. When you gather, you feel the weight, yes, 50-50, but you then gather that energy on the stack side as you center and come out, hopefully providing that another spiral as you come out. So in short, what I want to say that if you can achieve spirals and semicircles, your kick probably will be more stable. You will feel that much stronger. So try to incorporate, now that you know what to do, or what is counterbalance, what is centering, then try to refine the movement by trying to create spirals. So basically, that's our lesson for today. We sort of know sequencing. We know the 10 movements, you know, as well as we can for this point in time. But now, well, let's see if we can kick it up a notch and create spirals. So in right away in commencing form, we are creating spirals. From here, we're creating spirals. From here, we're creating spirals. So your job now is to watch to see where the spirals are occurring. Obviously here, obviously here. That backhand helps us to spiral up. It comes towards us. The bottom, the hand that comes to the back also spirals. This one I want to give more attention to because you're here. Both hands are spiraling, but spiraling in a synchronized way so that the hand that comes to the shoulder, we were instructed shoulder, higher, glance, this all together. But now this hand that comes to the shoulder also spirals, and also spirals multifold, okay? Many, many ways, this way, as well as our hips and waist spiral also, okay? So the best way I can teach you, and I kind of thought about it, was that if you give me any hand in the, let's take the left hand in the center, okay? And then the right hand is in the back. Drop it down, that back hand, it comes this way. Right? Center, up higher, spiral around. Okay, and maybe we have to add that other hand because it seems like it's weak without. So, center left, right, higher. Was I doing this? Yeah? So there are many spirals. That hand that comes up to the right now spirals to get to your shoulder, not just an angle. When you're in this position, everything spirals, the top and the bottom, hips and waist, everything spirals. Drill, sit back. Left hand now just doesn't shoot up to the shoulder, it goes up there at the same time the hand comes up to high, then spirals down and turns and spirals with your hips and waist. So those are the details or the refinement. Right hand now slowly, then together when that left hand is higher, spirals to your shoulder and spirals down. This is a good example where we are synchronizing our motions. We're using our spirals to help us because now our left shoulder is made smaller. We're syncing. We're being able to stack, time it so that the T and the spirals all together. Turn the hips and waist, hands go for the ride. Sit back, sit down, and hold your ball. When you hold your ball, the right hand spirals up higher to form your ball. So, yes, I'm not sure how much you were aware of how spirals can help you and can refine your Tai Chi, but definitely take another focus and see and say to yourself, how am I getting to that movement by creating spirals? Every time your hands or your upper body and lower body moves, you are creating spirals. But let's now be aware of it, focus on it, and make those spirals work for us. Any questions? Any questions? All right, so now our task, we know what to do. We're going through the 10 form, and then we're going to see how we can work with the spirals, okay? And I'll try to help you verbally. And whatever you can see, that's fine. All right. Okay, good Tai Chi posture, Yang 10 form, 50-50, 60, 70, 80, 90, off the ground, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, spiral as you rotate, deep breath, in, spiral down, flex your knees, center, spiral up, open, spiral to your ear, spiral to the center, both hands spiral, Center, glance, higher, open, spiral. Both hands spiral. Instead of going quickly to your shoulder, T-stance all together. Spiral the two, spiral the hips and waist as you brush your knee. Sit back and lower, pivot. Don't be in a rush, but time it. Spiral all together to brush your knee. Sit back, sit down. Pivot, watch that right hand as it spirals to hold your ball. We're going to part the wild horse's mane out, spiral down. Sit back, sit down. Pivot, root down, spiral with the top hand to form your ball. Out on an L, spiral, hips as well as the top. Flip the forward hand, spiral the back hand. You can spiral that right hand by turning nicely at the wrist. Sit down, sit back, spiral here at 12. Spiral out to 9, spiral to close. Use your hips and waist to spiral to 3. Cloud hands lends itself to many spirals. 2 things happen at 3. Nice spiraling. Now, slowly, easy does it. Shift your hands, shift your weight. Remember how we come up as a spiral for golden cockerel. How do you create spirals with the top hand and the forward hand? How do you create spirals to center and spiral out? Gathered by spiraling, centering and out, forming that ball on a high spiral on the left, out, spiral out to a certain extent only, turn hips and waist, reposition, sit back as you spiral back, contact, turn at the hips and waist, spiral forward. As you sit back, you're spiraling and extending that spiral. Sit back, sit down. Watch that right hand to form a nice rounded ball out and to the side. Spiral out and pause. Turn hips and waist. Spiral back using your hips and waist. Contact. Spiral forward from the center. Sit down by spiraling and forward. Sit down, sit back, spiral, 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 spiral up, even that twisting of the rotating of the wrist, spiral in, push away, drop your spiral by your shoulder, wrists, and elbows, spiral to your thigh, off the ground, closing form. Good Tai Chi posture, getting in your spirals, commencing form. Shift weight, rotate, deep breath, release, relax, center, open, watch it through. Pulsing of the monkey. Spiral, brush knee. Form your ball with a spiral. Part the wild horse's mane. Top hand spirals to hold your ball. Soften your movements. Flip the forward hand, cloud hands. Spirals. Two things happen, one thing happens. Two, one, spiral, golden cockerel. Spiral, semicircle. Top hand spirals, ward off. Turn hips and waist as a spiral. Grasp the bird still. Getting ready for a big spiral. Watch that right hand. Nice rounded circle. Spiral back, forward, spiral, 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 shift weight, spiral up, in, out, spiral down. Okay. Let's see how long we can go without stopping. Commencing form. Pulsing of the monkey. Spiral to the top, spiral to the forward and bottom. Watch that top hand, synchronize, all together. Watch that right hand as it curves around your ball. Spiral down, spiral out. Top hand, watch that spiral, out and down. Spiral with the front hand, spiral with the back hand. Use your hips and waist. Spiral for a golden cockerel. Create it from high, then low, all together. Ward off. Spiral, all the way back, all the way forward and out. Spiral, non-stop of spiraling. Grasp the bird's tail. Spiral, 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 out. Spiral in and down as you close your form. Okay, kicking it up a notch. Round 3. Begin. Open. Spiral. Deep breath. Spiral down. Pulsing of the monkey. Be aware of your spirals. All together, synchronize your spirals to brush your knees. Part the wild horse's mane. Cloud hands. Transitioning out. Spiral, golden cockerel. Gather energy, spiral to the center. Spiral out. Ward off. And grasp the bird's tail. Spiral continuously. Center with a spiral up. Even now. Okay, round 4. Pulsing of the monkey. Brush knee. Part the wild horse's mane. Cloud hands. 2 things happen. 2 things. 1 thing. 2 things. 2 things. One thing, spiral up, spiral down. Spiral to the center as you kick out. Spiral to hold your ball. Grasp the bird's tail, first ward off. Embrace the tiger or cross hands. Make yourself small as you now close your form. Okay, this is 5 or 6. Here we go. Commencing form. Pulsing of the monkey. Brush knee, all together. Part the wild horse's mane. Cloud hands. Golden cockerel on its left, on its right, kick out right, and left, grasp the bird's tail, embrace the tiger. Closing form. Okay. together. Spiral. you.